How many VCs did you meet?
Probably close to, I want to say 40.
So out of 40, how many said yes?
2 of them.
So that was a lot of work.
That was a lot of work. And I think, it's also one where, we pioneered this space. So this was a whole new way of thinking and doing, which was, it was an interesting sort of intersection of technology and biotech, which was not something, and I think even to this day, challenging for some investors who are much more steeped in one side or the other. So when you are at this intersection of 2 different worlds, 2 different business models, it can be a little challenging for people to sort of grasp that. But we're now seeing, more and more investors comfortable with data-driven, data sciences plays and funding coming in. There's companies that have gone on to raise $100 million at a very interesting valuation. So there's certainly appetite for this sort of a play now.
What are your thoughts on valuation?
It's a great question. And, when you think about how you want to structure the valuation, obviously, at the end of the day, it is dependent on what the market will give you, right?
No, you said you're a pioneer in the space. So
right.
I was wondering if companies have raised $100 million, their valuation is far higher.
Their valuation was over $1 billion. And so, it's always this tricky point of trying to ensure that you don't price yourself out of the next round. And ensuring that you do have investors that are going to support the company and help it reach its full maturation. So it is a tricky part to sort of map that out, but it's I think an interesting time to be in this space for sure.
Support for the series on women in science and tech comes from Genentech.